Hi. I don't know how to do this. I talk way too quiet when I do this. Well, here we are. I'm doing a get ready with me pregnancy, like a get ready with me all about my pregnancy tutorial today. Not a tutorial. Get ready with me and the truth behind my pregnancy. I tried. My dog's watching me, my husband's in the other room probably listening to me, making fun of me, but whatever. I have this janky little background setup that I set up for my baby shower. And my lighting sucks, so I'm really sorry about that. And this is voice quality, or the microphone's off my phone. So we're gonna do what we gotta do today. I'm currently 33 weeks pregnant. I'll be 34 weeks on Wednesday, and I'm filming this on Sunday, so there's that. I'm gonna be doing a truth behind my pregnancy because, let's be real, pregnancy sucks. It's not fun. Some people might enjoy it, but I've very rarely enjoyed it. So I'm doing the truth about pregnancy. I'm telling y'all what's up with it. If you guys are on your first, second, third kid, it doesn't matter. This is rough. I don't want to do this again for another 5 or 10 years maybe, but I'm just gonna get started with my makeup. Alright, so first I'm gonna start with, I always cleanse my face first. Also, I'm really hot. I closed my window because my neighbors already judge me as it is. I'm using my Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is my lavender face mist, and I just put on a little cotton ball and do this. Hopefully this video comes out okay. I'm a little nervous. I don't know, because I'm kind of far away too. Maybe if I scoot up a little bit. Number one thing about pregnancy is your boobs. Your boobs are gonna grow. Oh, are they gonna grow? And I've been an itty bitty titty committee my whole life. And I do not know how to deal with these babies. Look at them. I don't know, now if they go away, I can't say I'll really miss them, but I don't have any control over them. I'm gonna keep this here. Since I do that, I have very dry skin, and since I've been pregnant, my skin's fluctuated so much. So I found this oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena. I'm completely out of it, so you know, we're just gonna do the super sanitary thing to do and just boop that all over our face, yeah? Just get that all over. So with my pregnancy, my skin has been 1,000 different things. From super dry, super oily, super whatever. So I've broken out. I have this thing on my head right here that I don't know what it is, but if I touch it, it bleeds. No, I haven't seen a doctor about it. Yes, I probably should have. If you guys have ever dealt with Navy Medical, you know that I'm just waiting. Since my skin has been different, I've used different foundations. This has always been my go-to. It's the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Concealer and Foundation. I'm in the shade Linen. This is a brand new bottle. I have not opened it yet. I just ordered it because I had a gift card, you know, so. But I got this from my old roommate last summer, and when I'm really tan and my freckles are coming out, kind of like right now, I've been out in the sun because I work at a school and I'm outside with the kids all day, but I use this Bare Minerals in the shade Natural 05. It's definitely not my shade. It's too dark for me, but anytime I wear this, people are telling me I have like a cute little pregnancy glow, and I'm like, thanks, it's this. I'm not gonna wear it today just because I'm sweating so much, because like I said, my window's closed because my neighbors will hear me, and also because it's loud outside. We're right across the street from a busy intersection. So that's that. But I do really love this, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack this baby open. I'm so excited. I've been scraping the sides of my old one for so long. Watch it just be a complete nightmare and not my shade. Actually, it does look like it might be a little too dark. That's okay. Also, the sun's not really out right now because, you know, I live in Washington State and the sun is very rarely out. But also, this goes a long way. Like, it is a concealer. This is full coverage. And I'm not trying to do like a full face today. I'm just trying to do like a, I don't know, we'll see. Usually when I don't do a full face, I use my Bare Minerals. But because I'm sweating and because it's a tinted like hydrating, it's a tinted hydrating gel cream, I don't want to wear it because I'm gonna sweat it all off. I have a list of things I need to talk to you guys about my pregnancy, because it's been real rough. I mean, I understand like people wanting kids and everything, but I just can't see myself going through this again, honestly. I like remind myself about how horrible my first trimester was all the time because I get like baby fever around kids at like 8.5 months pregnant, but I don't think I'll ever be able to go through that again. It was just, my first trimester was the worst. It was around the holidays, so I was sick for Thanksgiving, I was sick for Christmas, which sucks because my husband's family is Italian. So of course, like, we're eating all this fantastic Italian food and I can't really stomach any of it. Couldn't stomach the pizza, like deep dish. That's not okay. I'm sure if I went now, I could eat my weight in deep dish. It was very frustrating. I dry heaved a lot. Like, I never really threw up. I threw up twice, and I remember them because they were so memorable because it was so bad. I threw up iced coffee, which is like my ride or die. How dare my body reject iced coffee? And then I randomly threw up chorizo. Like, I didn't even feel sick. I just got up and threw up. So that was fun. There are things that nobody tells you when you get pregnant. There are things that everybody tells you, and there are things that nobody tells you. I feel like my first thing is people are going to tell you that everybody has an opinion, and that's very, very true. Everybody does have an opinion. But what they don't tell you is, like, when they're saying that everybody has an opinion, that's probably because they're about to tell you their opinion, if you feel me. I don't know if this really matches. I look yellow. Maybe it's just the lighting. Whatever, I'll blend it to my double chin. There you go. That's pregnancy. That's fun. I look yellow. That's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll pass. But it's full coverage. I mean, you know what? The lighting's better right here. I'm gonna be off. I'm not gonna be centered. Whatever. But yeah, everybody has an opinion. It's whatever. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't like being told what to do. I never have. I'm real weird about it. Like, when people start telling me about things that they think that I should know, I get real weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I can take criticism, like constructive criticism, I guess, but I take it with like a grain of salt. I don't like people telling me certain things. It just bothers me. So when people come up to you and they like start giving their 2 cents about your pregnancy and your child because you're young and you don't know, they don't think that you know what you're doing. It's whatever. And then another thing is, I have a 6-year-old brother. So like, my mom was pregnant when I was 16 and I was there for all of it. And people try to tell me things. I'm like, oh yeah, like I remember that with my mom's pregnancy and with my mom's, you know, with my brother when he was born. And they're like, well, it's not your kid, so it's different. Like, yeah, it's different, but at the same time, I was 17 years old with a newborn in my house. Like, you don't think I'll remember how to do certain things? That bothers me. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my 2 favorite concealers. Of course, I use the Tarte Shape Tape. And then when I'm poor, always, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It just depends on my mood. This one is a little too full coverage for me. I like this one because it's a little lighter and I feel like it shapes my face better. I'm probably going to go in with the Shape Tape today because I'm wearing my full coverage foundation. I'm also really running out of this, so please don't judge me because I have to scrape the sides. And your girl's on a budget, okay? I don't understand how people put this on so full coverage. Like, when I watch beauty gurus do this and they just like swipe it all the way down here, I don't get it because it's so impossible for me to blend out. I forgot to do my eyebrows first. I've been experimenting with my eyebrows. Also, I haven't been able to do my eyebrows in a hot minute because my husband used my tweezers to feed our lizard, so that was pretty gnarly. Also, this is the I know it's so dirty, please don't judge me. This is the Morphe blending beauty blender, whatever, blending sponge, beauty sponge, since I can't call it a beauty blender since it's a brand or whatever. Another thing about pregnancy that nobody tells you about, they tell you about stretch marks, right? Like, oh, be careful, like put lotion on, you're gonna get stretch marks all over on your stomach. Okay, that's cool. Nobody told me that I was gonna get stretch marks all over my body. Like, my boobs were the first ones to go. I should have known I was pregnant right away because my boobs were getting stretch marks on them like within probably the first week that I was pregnant and didn't know that I was pregnant. I don't think I knew I was pregnant until I was like 3 weeks maybe. I had a hot flash after walking my dog, which honestly, this whole pregnancy has been nothing but a pile of hot flashes. It's been nuts. But so I started getting stretch marks on my boobs, and then I got them on my back. Like, I was getting stretch marks where my love handles are, which is awesome because I struggle with my love handles more than anything else other than my stomach, obviously. So that's gonna be a hoot and a holler to get rid of. I'm sweating. Let me just tell you, I was gonna bring my fan in here, but since I don't have like a good microphone, I do have a good microphone, I do, but I don't know how to set it up. Do I look like I want to set it up right now? No. Whatever. Alright, so there's that. You can tell I brought all the light into the areas that need lightning. It's starting to come together. I feel like doing my makeup's kind of pointless right now because my double chin is so insane. I'm about to be real bougie for a second too. I'm out of my eyebrow pencil. I'm out of everything right now. That's another reason I wanted to put off doing this, but I feel like I can't just sit here and talk about my pregnancy because that's just boring. I don't know. I need to be doing something, I guess. Whatever. But I'm gonna brush these bad boys out since they are so disgusting, since my husband decided to feed our bearded dragon. I'm gonna be taking just an eyeshadow. I guess I should show you. I'm gonna be taking this brown from my James Charles palette. I'm using my Jeffree Star this little brush right here. I'm just gonna be filling in my brows since I don't have since I'm out of my eyebrow pencil. I'm just gonna be real bougie about it and darken them up. Another thing, I started getting restless leg so bad with my pregnancy. That was like one of my first concerns that I had with my doctor. I was trying to figure out how to like suppress my leg cramps because I can't ride in a car. I can't like color. I'm such a big like person that like colors, like that's my hobby, I guess. And I can't even do that. Like sitting on a couch is really uncomfortable for me. It sucks, honestly. But they didn't really do much for me. They gave me like this thing that lifts my belly up basically and holds it It doesn't really do anything for me, especially since I'm up and down all day. If I sit down in it, it's really uncomfortable. So I just don't really use it. Be real careful about your OB. If you don't like your OBGYN, you don't have to stick with them. I know it's a little like rude if you're like, oh, I don't want, like, can I change my OB? And if you're like me, I'm on TRICARE, it's hard because you're with like Navy Medical and I don't really know how it works. I'm lucky. I did not like my OB at first. He just made me feel really uncomfortable. I felt like I couldn't ask him the questions that I needed to ask him because he's a little bit older and he was just like, I don't know. I'm so weird about things and I just felt like I couldn't talk to him, and I feel like my husband felt the same way too, honestly. But all of a sudden he dumped me. Literally, like my OBGYN dumped me. I had a couple of complications. I don't want to say complications. I like was cramping really bad and spotting because I was working with kids and I had some issues. But after that, like, he stopped seeing me and I started seeing this other doctor, and I love her. It's hard for me to like ask questions. I have such bad anxiety. So I started writing my questions down. So if you're pregnant and you have like crap brain like I do, write your questions down. That's the whole point of your appointments, because you go in and you see them once every 4 weeks and then once every 2 weeks and you're like, what's the point? You just sit there and all of a sudden they come in and they're like, all right, so do you have any questions? And you're like, no. And then you leave and you're like, well, shit, like I had all these questions I needed to ask. Write your questions down. Don't be afraid to ask them, because in the long run, it's worth it. Okay, so I should probably talk about what I'm doing. So I have Jaclyn Hill's brush, JH63. It's just a little flathead brush. I put some concealer on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna be shaping my brows since they look horrible. There's not really much I can do for them right now. I refuse to get my eyebrows done because they always make them too thin, and I'm not trying to go back to 2013, okay? Ugh. Another thing people don't tell you about, let me tell you the truth about pregnancy. Pooping is hard. It's really hard. You might get constipated. You might not get constipated. If you don't, lucky you. Your poops just are hard. Like, you can't, even if you're not constipated, they're just rough. Like, it's like a battle zone in there. Then once you get too big, you can't like it's hard for you to like reach certain areas. And it's just like not a good time. I have a squatty potty and like that helps me sometimes. But you just gotta like, it's like war in there. Like, it's a hot mess. My husband gets mad because I like poop with the door open, but I'm like sweating because I'm having such a difficult time. Whatever. People aren't gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you. It's a rough time. F it. Nobody told me that. Eat your fibers, kids. I'll put some concealer on my eyelids because I forgot to do that. So I should have done my eyebrows first. I've been concealing them and shaping them, and that's like a new thing for me. I don't know why I just started doing that. And I didn't start doing it 10 years ago because it's really changed my life. It looks like a hot mess, but that's okay. Whatever. I give up. But I started shaping them. I should have shaped it first because I gotta set my face, because my face gets crusty dusty real quick. Or crinkly. It gets crinkly. So I'm gonna be using my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I got this for my birthday from my friend Adela. Thanks, girlfriend. Because it's expensive as hell. But holy shit is all I gotta say. It is amazing, but it doesn't come out really well, which sucks. I wish there was a way that I could like get this off the thing, I totally stole this from Jaclyn Hill. Let's be real. The queen of makeup. I know she's going through a lot right now. Just keep her in my thoughts and prayers, you know? That's my girl. Oh, another thing with your pregnancy that I want to say is, or if you're thinking about getting pregnant, you know who you are. Is that not all your bodies are built the same. I am a whale. A whale. I'm huge. I've been huge since I was 4 months pregnant. I thought that I was huge at 2 months pregnant. I thought I was like cute and like huge and stuff, and I was really concerned that people weren't going to be able to tell that I was pregnant. They were just gonna think I was fat, so I like wanted to get big fast. Even now I'm like, can people tell I'm pregnant? I'm massive. Yes, they can definitely tell I'm pregnant. I'm gonna be taking this. This is a Jeffree Star brush. This is J52. It's just a little powder brush. I can't get a lot of this powder out and to set my face, but I'm just gonna set my face. I don't always set my whole face when I'm trying to go for like a real dewy look, but this one honestly doesn't suck everything out of me, like the life out of my skin. It's just a really nice finish, especially when you set your face with like a setting spray. It's really nice. I don't remember what I was talking about. Get all those little areas. I stopped baking my under eyes because they would get crusty no matter what. I don't know if you can tell. I crinkle up no matter what. And if I set my under eyes, it just looks even worse. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably the only person in the world that doesn't set my under eyes. I mean, I kind of do with this hourglass stuff. I gotta scratch my nose, but I don't want it to come off. Sorry. I mean, kind of set my under eyes with the hourglass, but it's just not the same. Like, it doesn't everything out of your skin. It's a really, really, really nice soft finish. I mean, I love it. Let me air it out. It's for me. Everybody's gonna gain their weight differently. If you feel like the girl next to you is a tiny, cute little petite swan of a pregnant lady, good for her. You might not be, and that's okay. And when people come up to you and ask you if you're having twins, punch them in the face. Honestly, that is the worst thing you could ever ask a pregnant woman. Oh, you look like you're having twins. Oh, bitch, do I, Susan? Like, that's so rude. And people ask you that all the time. They're like, oh, you're so big. You look like you're about to pop. It's horrible. It's so rude. I don't understand people. Anyways, I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm not a huge fan. I have not found a bronzer that I really like in a while. I don't remember which one I was using before this, but honestly, I've been using this Tarte Park Avenue Princess, I think that's what it's called. And that's the shade. It's the Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof, which I don't know why you need a waterproof bronzer. I've never heard of a waterproof bronzer, honestly. But it's Tarte. It's okay. It does smell like chocolate, so that makes it a little bit better. I'm back from the dead. Okay. Got it. I had to pee. I wonder how many times I'm gonna pee during this, honestly. Alright, so, where is it? Okay. So I'm using this bronzer. As you can tell, it's a little used. It's okay. I like it. I do. But my skin has been so crazy with this pregnancy that nothing really works for me. But I'm gonna take this kabuki brush. It's called Point Triple XL. Same size as me. It's by Real Techniques. I'm just gonna... Bronzer and me are the best of friends. So it sucks that I can't find one that I don't like right now. I cannot... Oh, I think I was using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette for my bronzer that I liked during the summer last year. But I don't like I don't contour anything. I'm real sloppy about it. I kind of want to look like a mess, kind of want to put together, like, but you can like tell the difference. Also, I have a lazy eye, so it's like real fun watching in these videos. Just watching it, you know. Just gonna, there we go. You know, I got a 5 head, so I gotta just slap it on. Shrink that shit. You got a double chin? Just bring it down. All the way down. See, now I'm blended to my neck. Now I don't look as orange as I did when I first put on or yellow when I put on the other stuff. When I put on my foundation, I guess. If I can talk, it's fine. So I'm gonna be doing my eyeshadow. I've been so lazy since my third trimester about doing my makeup. I don't really want to do like a full-blown smoky eye look or whatever. I'm just gonna do my basic browns for my everyday look, except it always ends up with like a shimmer and a wing and whatnot. But I didn't even bring my eyeliner because I just don't want to deal with it today, especially since I haven't been doing it, and that was really gross. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Heartburn. Bitch, do I get heartburn. It is nasty. If this girl does not come out with a full head of hair, we're fighting. So I'm gonna start off with my, how dirty it is. I'm such a mess. My Jaclyn Hill palette. She's been through hell. And I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star brush. This is JS5, just like a little blending brush. I'm gonna take, I do these 2 colors. It's like creamsicle and something else, who knows. This is from the very first batch that she ever released, because I'm that crazy about my girl. Gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna get up in here. I'm getting all up in my outer V. This is just my transition shade, I guess. Like I said, I haven't really been doing my eyeshadow, so if this comes out looking bougie, that's why. I'll start talking when I do this eye. I know it looks really dark, but I'm just gonna fan it out a little bit. Yeah, just fan it out. It comes off looking a lot darker. That's okay. I'm just taking this brush. You can tell that there's like hair sticking up and whatnot, like that. But I love these, honestly. I know that there's like a big deal with Morphe brushes, and every time somebody releases Morphe brushes, they shed, they do this, they do that. But honestly, like, they're not expensive. Suck it up. Like, if you want more bang for your buck, go get more bang for your buck. Like, these brushes are cheap. I love the Jeffree Star brushes because they're so light at the ends. But what do I know? Honestly, this is pukey. I don't know. I got rid of that sheet a long time ago. My dog's just cute. She's sitting over there sleeping. I would move my camera, but then I won't ever get it back to the original spot. But I'm just gonna be taking it into, like, again, my V. Just try not to, like, really pick it up a lot. Make sure it kind of blends all together. So really, I'm just kind of darkening up my crease. I've been doing my makeup the same way for like 10 years. That's an exaggeration, for like 5 years. I feel like I'm not doing a good job because I'm under pressure. Like, I feel like my best friends are gonna watch this and judge me, and I'm just like nervous. Another thing people don't tell you is, like, actually, people will tell you, but they'll be really rude about it. Like, they won't tell you in a nice way, and it drives me nuts. Is, like, you do need to watch what you eat. Like, you can use the excuse that you're craving this all you want, but you gotta watch what you eat, because I learned that the hard way. People kept telling me I can't eat Taco Bell every single day, and that's rude. I want to eat Taco Bell every single day. That's the only thing I could stomach. My first trimester was a 5-layer beefy burrito. Couldn't eat a salad, couldn't look at a smoothie or whatever, but I could devour a 5-layer beefy burrito from Taco Bell. It was the craziest thing. And blue Gatorade. Now, I cannot drink blue Gatorade. It tastes like when you go do your blood sugar tests, it tastes like that drink to me now. Nasty. I can't do it. But I was only 1 point away from having gestational diabetes, which, like, I wasn't really concerned about, because honestly, like, I don't eat that bad. Like, yes, my late night cravings are ridiculous, and I say I don't eat that bad, but like, I'd eat fine throughout the day and then like devour everything at night. So I should have seen it coming. But I didn't know what a lot of things were. Like, I didn't know what preeclampsia was and all that. And my blood pressure has been fine throughout my whole pregnancy, so I didn't think I had an issue. But then I failed my first diabetes test, and I barely passed my second one. So now I'm eating more healthy, which, like, I say I'm eating more healthy, but like, I eat healthy throughout the day, and then I can eat a Big Mac, a large fry, a shake, and whatever else from McDonald's that I want for the day. But don't let people tell you that you can't eat what you want to eat. Eat what you want to eat. Just know that it's possible for you to become diabetic or have preeclampsia, which ask your doctor about, because I didn't know what any of these things were, and I finally asked my doctor about it, and she basically told me I'm fine. Like, there's nothing to worry about, except for they were gonna send me to a nutritionist. Whatever. All right, going with this dark brown right here. I'm just gonna take that same brush, just gonna dip the tip in a little bit, and then I'm gonna pat it on to my eyelid and kind of bring it up a little bit, just like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. Good. It's fine. A little patchy. Doesn't matter. I'm not leaving my house. Get ready with me to lay around my house today. I'm just gonna go in and blend it out a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take this brush again. My baby's kicking me, sorry. And I'm just gonna take that pukey color. I'm gonna do it like this so I don't scare you guys. I'm gonna look up and I'm just gonna get as close to the waterline as I can. And once I get like a majority off the brush, I'm just gonna start bringing it down a little bit. You know, I love Jacqueline, but she brings that shit down, and I just can't do that. I don't have the eye structure for it. I'm just gonna do that, kind of flare it out a little bit. You wanna kind of keep it up and out so that you're not like your face. But what do I know, you know? So then, what I usually do is I either pick, if it just kind of depends on the mood. I'll probably do, I don't know, I usually do a shimmer on top, but I'm not really feeling shimmers right now. And I didn't bring my setting spray. I'll be back. Okay, I came back. I'm gonna get comfy again. So I always wet my brush if I decide to do a shimmer. Honestly, I have not done a shimmer since I like experimented with my makeup the other day. And I say the other day, like a month ago, so there's like purple all over it, and I don't ever wear purple. But I'm gonna take my rose water spray because my setting spray is almost out. I'm just gonna, there we go. I've really been liking this gold right here, so I think I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, look at my lighting, it changes. So I'm gonna take the wet side, I'm just gonna dip that in there. So it's covered like this. And I got little chunky fingers too, sorry guys. Tap off. I'm just gonna press it on. Staying in my lane. You know. It's really not that exciting. So then that's that. And then I just kind of take this brush again and I just kind of blend it so it's not so sharp. Blend it a little bit together. It really is just a sloppy job, and that's okay. And if I were to wear lashes today, it would just look fine from far away. Whatever, I'm not claiming to be an MUA. I know I had an old Instagram, Alyssa Day MUA, but I gave up on that hope and dream, okay? So I love this little brush from Jekyll & Hill. I use this. This is a JH40, and it's just this little black brush, and I think it's so good for inner corner highlights. Taking her palette again. I take these two shimmers right here, and I just kind of dip them together and then put them in my inner corner. And then my brow bone as well, because we stand. This is a really old Morphe brush. It doesn't even have like a number on it. It's just this little flat top, and I'm just gonna dip it in a black because I'm out of like a gel. And I'm just gonna put on my waterline. It's like number 10. Almost done. This is the part where I would put eyelashes on or eyeliner, but I'm just not gonna do my eyeliner today because I'm just not feeling it. But I am gonna do my blush, so I'm gonna take, this is just Tarte in the shade Party. Gotta get the nose, you know, a little Kylie Jenner moment. To set my face before I do my mascara. So I've been using the Morphe aerosol can. I'm probably not gonna rebuy this because one, it runs out really quick. I've only had it since March, and I haven't done my makeup that much since March, and I'm already like almost completely out of it. Two, because it's an aerosol can, and aerosol cans just ruin the environment. Let's be real. And you're not supposed to talk. Everything kind of just blends together. And then I'm going to do my highlights. I always set my face and then do my highlight on top, so I can be a little extra bougie. I'm gonna use this out of the James Charles Artistry palette, and then probably top it off with either this one or this one. We'll see what I'm feeling. I love the gold highlights. I mean, like frosty ones are nice too, but I'm trying to be a bronze goddess, you know. You can't really see this side. I can't see it whenever I do my makeup in real life, but for all y'all girls out there that say I got that pregnancy glow, now y'all know. You just bathe in it, honestly. How much highlight is too much highlight? You're watching Disney Channel. Oh, I'm gonna set my face again. I say I don't really use that much of it. Here I am. Just gonna use my Jinky eyelash curler I got from TJ Maxx about 10 years ago. I refuse to do my eyelashes on camera because, like falsies, because I am not good at it at all. What I know about is try to find people that are also pregnant at the same time as you. It's hard. I mean, I'm not talking about like going out for like coffee and stuff, but I'm just talking about like somebody you can talk to on social media or like texting about, because your real friends have lives, like, and it's a little hard to grasp that concept. Like, people are out there living their lives and you're just like in your own little world. Even if they have kids and they've been through it before, they're not currently pregnant, and they're not, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you have to understand that people are going to be doing their own thing, and that's fine. You are going through something that is just life-changing, and you're going to have so many questions, and the only people that are really going to relate to you are people that are currently pregnant at the same time as you. Like I said, they could have kids already and not be pregnant, but they're living their lives with those kids. They're not going through the constant pregnancy battle that you're going through. And I understand, like, having a kid's gonna be a whole lot different than being pregnant, and that's a whole other battle in itself, or having a kid and being pregnant. But it is what it is. Like, you need to accept the fact that people are living their own lives, and that's okay. You're just going through something, and it's just different, and people aren't gonna want to talk about your pregnancy, and you are, and that's okay. All right, we gotta get the hoops in, and then I'm gonna take, where's my cotton ball? Take my cotton ball from earlier. I'm gonna wipe my crusties off. I let my lips soak a little bit. And I did buy the Jaclyn Hill lipstick because I am a ride or die Jaclyn Hill fan. And I haven't put this on with real makeup yet, so I look kind of crazy. But I'm gonna put this on. Ooh, it looks so good. This is also in the shade As If, so As If. There you have it. That is my get ready with me, the truth behind pregnancy talk. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm always bitching about my pregnancy somewhere. You'll find me. If you're not pregnant and you watch this, or you're not ever gonna have kids and you watch this, thanks for tuning in. There's probably 1,000 other things I didn't talk about. Yes, pregnancy is wonderful. Your body's changing, but I personally don't want to go through this for a long time. Like, it's just been rough for me. Let's just leave it at that. But, you know, everybody has their own, everybody's going through different things. I'm different than the person next to me. The person next to me is snoozing. So, you know, she's living her best life and I'm living mine. But that's it. Thanks, guys.